Good morning. Today we will do problems based on melting and recasting of solids. A solid from one form will be melted and it will then be recasted into another form or another shape. So in this case, the key equation is that volume of solid melted or volume of solid before melting is equal to volume of solid after melting. So let us do some problems based on that. Problems based on melting and recasting of solids. Question number 9 is, a cone and a sphere having the same radius are melted and recast into a cylinder. The radius and height of the cone are 3 cm and 12 cm respectively. If the radius of the cylinder so formed is 2 cm, find the height of the cylinder. So here a cone and sphere are melted and the final product after melting it is recasted into a cylinder. So let us consider each solid one by one. First, cone. Radius of the cone. Radius R of the cone is 3 cm. Height of the cone. H is equal to 12 cm. Therefore, volume. Volume is cone, since it is a cone, it is 1/3 of the volume of a corresponding cylinder. 1/3 pi r square h. That is equal to 1/3 pi into r square is 3 square, h square is, h is 12. So this is, we will put it as 1. Then sphere. Radius is, it is mentioned in the first sentence that a cone and radius of the cone and sphere of same radius. So radius of sphere is again equal to 3 cm. Therefore, volume of sphere. Volume is 4/3 pi r cube equal to 4/3 pi into 3 cube. This is, say, equation number 2. These two are melted. On adding these two, we will get the volume before melting. Then it is melted and recasted into a cylinder. Radius of the cylinder so formed is 2 cm. Radius is given. R is equal to 2 cm. Height we do not know. That need to be find out. Find the height of the cylinder. Height h that we need to find it out. Next is volume of cylinder. Volume of cylinder equal to volume of cylinder, the equation is pi r square h. That is equal to pi into r is 2. So 2 square and h we do not know. Say this is equation number 3. Now we need to equate. These two are melted and the final product is the cylinder. So this volume will be equal to volume of these two. Volume of cylinder equal to cylinder equal to volume of cone plus volume of sphere. That is volume of cylinder is pi r square pi 2 square h. Pi 2 square into h, that is equal to these two. Volume of cone is 1 by 3 pi into 3 square into 12. That is the volume of the cone. Plus volume of cylinder. Volume of sphere, that is 4 by 3 pi into 3 cube. See, we can cancel pi from all the terms. Pi is there in all the terms. Consider we are dividing by pi. Pi will get cancelled. So the remaining equation will become 2 square h. 2 square h means 4h. 4h is equal to 1, 3, 1, 3 will go. So remaining is 3. 3 into 12 is 36. 3, 36 plus. Here again 1, 3 and 1, 3 will go. So 4 into 3 square is 9. 9 into 4, that is again 36. So this is equal to 72. That is 4h is equal to 72, which implies h, the height of the cylinder so formed after melting the cone and sphere, will be equal to 72 centimeter divided by 4. That will be equal to 18 centimeter. The 10th question. A solid cone of radius 5 centimeter and height 9 centimeter is melted and made into small cylinders of radius 0.5 centimeter and height 1.5 centimeter. Find the number of cylinders so formed. So here a cone is melted. After melting, it is recasted into a number of small cylinders. All the parameters, all the dimensions are given. Dimensions of cone are given and dimensions of cylinder also has been given. We need to find the number of cylinders that has been recasted out of this solid cone. Cone. Radius r equal to 5 centimeter, height h is equal to 9 centimeter. Therefore, volume is 1/3 of pi r square h. That is equal to 1/3 pi into r is 5 square, h is 9. This can further be simplified into 3 and 9 will go, so pi into 5 square. Equation number 1. This is the volume before melting. Now, cylinder. Radius r equal to, I think it is 0.5 centimeter, 0.5 cm. Height h equal to 1.5 centimeter. Instead of r and h, you can also put r1 h1 here r2 h2. In that way also you can do the problem. Here one cone is melted and a number of cylinders are made. Let n be the number of cylinders formed. So we know volume of a cylinder is pi r square h. Then volume, what will be volume of 2 cylinders? 2 pi r square h. Volume of 3 cylinders, it will be 3 pi r square h. Like that, volume of n cylinders will be n into pi r square h. Volume of n cylinders equal to n into pi r square h. That is equal to n into pi into 0.5 square into 1.5 cm. This is equation number 2. This is the total volume after melting, and this is the total volume before melting. Equating these two, volume of n cylinders equal to volume of cone. Here it is not pi into 5 square, but there is a 3 also here, into 3. Pi into 5 square into 3. This is equation number 1. Volume of n cylinders, that is n pi into 0.5 square into 1.5 equal to this volume, pi into 5 square into 3. Therefore, n will be equal to pi into 5 square means 5 into 5 into 3 divided by, all other terms will come in the denominator, pi into 0.5 into 0.5 into 1.5. This is equal to, pi and pi will go. For an easy simplification, you multiply with 10 into 10 both the numerator and the denominator, so that when multiplied by 10, this 0.5 will become 5. And there is one more 10 I need to multiply the denominator, that is, then this 0.5 will become 5. And here we have a 1.5. So 5 go 5 5, all this will give you 1. 3 divided by 1.5 will become 2. 2 into 10 into 10, that is 200 numbers. So here again we have equated the volume before melting with the volume after melting. From that we found out the number of cylinders formed. Volume of n cylinders will be equal to n into volume of one cylinder. Volume of one cylinder is pi r square h. Therefore, volume of n cylinders is n pi r square h. The 11th question. How many solid right circular cylinders of radius 2 cm and height 3 cm can be made by melting a solid right circular cylinder of diameter 12 cm and height 15 cm? So here one big cylinder is melted and it is then recasted into a number of small cylinders. We need to find out the number of small cylinders so formed. Big cylinder. Radius is equal to 12 centimeter is the diameter, therefore 12 by 2 equal to 6 centimeter. Height h equal to 15 centimeter. Therefore volume is pi r square h equal to pi into 6 square into 15. This is equation number 1. This is the total volume before melting. Then small cylinders. Radius equal to 2 centimeter and height h equal to 3 centimeter. Let n be the number of cylinders so formed. Therefore, volume of n cylinders, n small cylinders, that is n into pi r square h, that is equal to n into pi into r is 2 square and h is 3. This is equation number 2. So this is the total volume after melting. Therefore, volume of big cylinder before melting equal to volume of small cylinders after melting and recasting. After melting and recasting. Volume of small cylinders is, that is, volume of small cylinders n pi into 2 square into 3. This is equal to volume of the original cylinder, that is pi into 6 square into 15. Therefore, n, the number of small cylinders, will be equal to pi into 6 into 6 into 15 divided by, here again pi into 2 into 2 into 3. Pi and pi will go. 2 and 6 will give you 3. Again 2 and 6 will give 3. 1, 3 and another 3 and the numerator will go. So 3 into 15 equal to 45 numbers. Question number 12. A solid spherical ball of radius 6 cm is melted and recast into 64 identical spherical marbles. Find the radius of each marble. So a big sphere is melted and then it is recasted into 64 identical small spheres. Volume of 64 spheres will be equal to 64 into volume of one sphere. Find the radius of each marble. Big spherical ball. Big spherical ball. Radius equal to 6 centimeter. Therefore, volume, that will be equal to 4 by 3 pi r cube equal to 4 by 3 pi into 6 cube. This is equal to 4 into pi into 6 square into 6 by 3. So this will give you 1, 3 and 6 I am cancelling like this. So remaining is 4 into pi into 6 square. This will give you 2 into 2. This is equation number 1. Small spherical balls. Radius, that we do not know. Number of spherical balls. Number of small spherical balls. n equal to 64. Therefore, volume of 64 spherical balls will be equal to 64 into 4 by 3 pi r cube. This is equation number 2. We need to equate 1 and 2. So the equation is volume of 64 small spherical balls is equal to volume of big spherical ball before melting. That is 2 equal to 1. That is 64 into 4 by 3 into pi into r cube equal to, this is the volume after melting. Volume before melting is 4 pi into 6 square into 2. Therefore, r cube equal to 4 pi into 6 square into 2 divided by 64 will come in the denominator. Whatever in the numerator will come in the denominator. 64 into 4 into pi. 3 will come in the numerator. This is equal to, this 4 and 4 will go, pi and pi will go. So what is remaining is, this is equal to 6 square into 6 divided by 64 can be written as 4 into 4 into 4. So this is equal to 6 cube by 4 cube equal to 6 by 4 whole cube. R cube is obtained, that is R cube equal to 6 by 4 whole cube. Therefore, R equal to 6 by 4. 4 is equal to 3 by 2 centimeter. The 13th question. A solid cylinder of radius 7 centimeter and height 14 centimeter is melted and recast into spheres. So cylinder is converted into spheres. There is only one cylinder, and then it is melted and recasted into a number of spheres. Recast into solid spheres, each of radius 3.5 centimeter. Find the number of spheres formed. Cylinder. Radius R equal to 7 centimeter. Height H is equal to 14 centimeter. This is melted. Volume pi r square h equal to pi into 7 square into 14. This is equation number 1. Then next is spheres. Radius r is equal to 3.5 centimeter. Number of spheres. Is equal to n. Say, let the number of spheres be n. Therefore, volume of n spheres equal to n into 4 by 3 pi r cube equal to n into 4 by 3 pi into r is 3.5 whole cube. This is equation number 2. Volume of n spheres equal to volume of cylinder. That is n into 4 by 3 pi into 3.5 cube is equal to volume of cylinder is pi into 7 square into 14. Therefore, n is equal to pi into 7 square into 14 divided by 4 pi into 3.5 into 3.5 into 3.5. This 3 will go to the numerator. Is equal to pi and pi will go. Seven square means it is 7 into 7 into 14 means 7 into 2, then there is a 3 divided by 4 into 3.5 into 3.5 into 3.5. What I am going to do is I am dividing 7 by 3.5. What you will get? It is 2 because 3.5 into 2. 3.5 plus 3.5. 3 and a half. 3.5 means 3 and a half. 3 and a half plus 3 and a half will give you 7. So I am dividing this 2. So I am getting 2 here. Again I am dividing this. Again one more 2. Dividing again this. Again there is, I am getting one more 2 there. So 2 into 2. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 divided by 4. So this is equal to this 2 and 2, this will go. Remaining is 4 into 3 is 12 numbers. The 15th question. A certain number of metallic cones, each of radius 2 cm and height 3 cm, are melted and recast into a solid sphere of radius 6 cm. Find the number of cones. So here a number of cones are melted and then it is recasted into a sphere. All the dimensions are given. Only thing is we need to find out how many cones are melted. So, cone radius r equal to two centimeter, height h equal to 3 centimeter. There are a number of cones. Let n be the number of cones. Therefore, volume of n cones is equal to n into 1 by 3 pi r square h, and this is equal to n into 1 by 3 into pi into 2 square into 3. This is equation number 1. These cones are melted and recasted into a sphere. Radius r equal to 6 centimeter. Therefore, volume is 4 by 3 pi r cube equal to 4 by 3 pi into 6 cube. Let it be equation number 2. Only thing is now equating 1 and 2, because this is the volume before melting, total volume before melting, and this is the total volume after melting. So equating 1 and 2, that is volume of n cones equal to volume of sphere, that is 1 is equal to 2, that is n into 1 by 3 into pi into 2 square into 3 equal to 4 by 3 pi into 6 cube. So straight away we can cancel 1 3 here and 1 3 here, 1 pi and pi. So remaining is n into 2 square into 3 equal to 4 into 6 cube. Therefore, n is equal to 4 into 6 cube divided by 2 square into 3. 2 square means it is 4 into 3. 4 and 4 will go. So remaining is 6 cube means 6 square into 6 divided by 3. 3 and 6 will give you 2. So this will give you 72 numbers. With this question, I am winding up this class. In the next class, we may continue some more melting and recasting problems. that is again previous year's board questions, or we will start combination of problems related to combination of solids. So again 2-3 classes needed for completing this chapter. Thank you.